Thank you for watching this TV show. Whether you are a regular viewer of the show, hi Dad, or someone who watches every once in a while, have you ever mentioned to anybody else in your life something that you saw on this show? Have you ever sent anybody a link to a clip from this show, or even just made a comment like, oh yeah, I saw that on Maddow? Have you ever, for any reason, typed the word Maddow in an email? If so, and you are employed in any part of the public sector, then a group of very well-funded conservatives in Michigan would like to cull your emails out from everyone else's and comb through them to see if they can catch you having done anything illegal or improper. They would like to use the power of open records laws to make public the emails of anyone who has put in print my name or the name of this here liberal TV show for any reason. Last week, Evan McMorris-Santoro at Talking Points Memo reported that an anti-union rights conservative think tank in Michigan, a multi-million-dollar outfit funded by one of the Koch brothers and by the family that owns Walmart and by the parents of the guy who founded Blackwater and by a bunch of undisclosed funders beyond that. Talking Points Memo reported last week that a conservative organization in Michigan, the Mackinac Foundation, had demanded to see emails from professors at 3 Michigan public universities, Wayne State, Michigan State, and the University of Michigan. The Mackinac Center demanded that any emails be turned over to them that mentioned Scott Walker, Wisconsin, Madison, or me. Maddow. Maddow was one of their search terms. Our show contacted the Mackinac Center when this news broke last week. They told us they did not have to explain it, and they would not explain it. But now, out of the blue, they have explained it. And if a person who watches this show, you, or a person named Maddow, me, wasn't weirded out by this demanding the emails thing before, then behold, here is their explanation. Quote, we asked for these emails first because Ms. Maddow had recently criticized at length Michigan's governor and his labor-related legislation in a TV segment virally circulated on the web. And second, because FOIA requests are an inexact art, much like a Google search. You can ask for everything and get everything, but not only is it costly to do so, it is both time-consuming and needlessly intrusive on the activities of public employees. Hence, by including emails referring to Ms. Maddow, we were aiming to generate a more narrowly targeted set of emails. More narrowly targeted? More narrowly targeted to what? What exactly are you zooming in on by including my name in this search? It's because I reported on Michigan's Republican governor? That helps you narrow down your search? Here's a long segment on Fox News last month about Governor Snyder and his labor force policies in Michigan. It involves a Fox Business Channel anchor named Varney and a Fox News host whose last name is McCallum. Why not put Varney or McCallum on your demand to see professors' emails? They're talking about Rick Snyder. Here's a pretty brutal piece on Governor Snyder undoing a state initiative that got over 100 movies filmed in Michigan over the past 3 years. Why not put CNN Money or Fortune or the name of this reporter from this story on your demand to see professors' emails? They're talking about Rick Snyder. Here's CBS News headlining Governor Snyder's financial martial law bill. CBS News, the CBS News. Stephanie Condon wrote that piece. Why not include CBS or Condon or financial martial law on your demand to see professors' emails? They were talking about Rick Snyder. Why are none of those people listed in the conservative group's demands to see professors' emails? Because they say they are looking for specificity. Quote, by including emails referring to Ms. Maddow, we were aiming to generate a more narrowly targeted set of emails. This conservative group is not demanding to see professors' emails narrowly targeted to discussions of news coverage people have seen about Michigan's governor, Rick Snyder. They could have done that with any number of search terms that make more sense, like, say, financial martial law, or say the name Rick Snyder, even. Instead, by making one of the search terms my name, the name of the show, singling out only me in the media, this conservative group narrowly targeted its demand to see professors' emails. So it only applies specifically to professors who saw my coverage, our coverage about Michigan politics, who saw something on this show, on this TV show hosted by this liberal. According to the Mackinac Center's explanation today, quote, at a minimum, we thought a FOIA investigating professors' emails on these subjects might demonstrate whether state officials should ask questions about this use of tax dollars for public universities. In the worst case scenario, we knew these emails might suggest that the faculty had acted illegally. So again, I want to say thank you to you for watching this show. Thank you for watching this show this year in this era of big intrusive government conservatism. Because what big intrusive government conservatives think that open records laws are for is for finding out which public employees, which university professors watch this show or discuss things that happen on this show. Those professors who ever mentioned the word Maddow will now have their emails gone through with a fine-tooth comb by conservatives who say they will go through them to try to find something that could be used to embarrass you. Embarrass you enough to jeopardize state funding for your employer. Or maybe if they hit the jackpot, maybe they'll even be able to find something in your emails that could put you in jail. If you have used the word Maddow in an email and they can use government power to get enough leverage over you, in Michigan, you are on their list and they are coming after you. Watching this TV show discussing its content should not be an act of bravery. The conservative movement is making sure that you know it is. If it feels cold all of a sudden, if that gives you a little shiver, it is supposed to. That's how they roll. Now it's time for The Ed Show. Good night.
Good evening, Americans, and welcome to The Ed Show tonight from New York.